Harvard Men's Club, one of them, will not admit women. Here's why, and I'm quoting directly from the statement that they put out. Forcing single-gender organizations to accept members of the opposite sex could potentially increase, not decrease, the potential for sexual misconduct. All rise, Judge Andrew Napolitano is here. Let me explain this, shall I?
You better.
If it's a men's club and they're faced with the possibility of admitting women or forced to admit women, then they are therefore increasing the likelihood of a lawsuit. Because if a man in this day and age holds the hand of a woman on a date without first asking permission, that is an assault. In come the lawyers. See what you get when you lawyers start to negotiate and litigate our most intimate and personal relationships. I've had my say, you have yours. You are the guest, after all.
You're blaming me for what's happening at Harvard.
Well, you're a lawyer, aren't you?
You know, it's interesting. The state of Massachusetts has decided, you know, there are many of these, I didn't know this till we did the research, there are many of these secretive. By secretive, I mean the membership rolls are secret. All male societies at Harvard. They've been in existence since the time of the American Revolution, some of them. Many of them are more modern in origin. And every time someone complains, either a male who can't get in or a female who can't even be considered, the state of Massachusetts investigates and takes the same position each time. It's a private group. We have no jurisdiction over it. They can make their own rules and they can decide who gets in. That is not the law in every state. In New York, for example, where we are, the law is if you have 400 or more members, secret or not, you must be open to both genders.
You see,
so why Harvard does what it does is as mysterious to me as why, I don't know, the London School of Economics does what it does.
You're a lawyer, and so you're dissembling. The real story here is that lawyers, the law, is now controlling intimate relationships between men and women, and it should not do that.
I absolutely agree with you. It should not. And it's gotten so sensitive, particularly on college campuses.
Oh.
The only way this group and the similar groups escape the regulation of Harvard is by being off campus, where Harvard can't regulate them. So they're not regulated. Harvard doesn't regulate them, even though they're all undergraduates, and the state of Massachusetts doesn't regulate them because they're secret and private, and they don't perform any public function.
But
so
you and I are
freedom of
in
association in the First Amendment should keep the government away from them.
But we're in agreement that lawyers, the law, should not be in the middle of an intimate dating relationship between the sexes.
Oh, absolutely.
It's absolutely wrong.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, we've had the no is no, no means no movement. Now we've got the yes means yes. So you might...
What does yes mean? Yes mean?
It means yes,
this sounds like Bill Clinton.
If the young lady, let's say it's a man and a woman, if it's the young lady must be asked, may I hold your hand? Failure to ask that question with she says yes is an assault. Next case.
Oh,
that is outrageous.
That is insane. I can't imagine.
And that's what's coming down the pipe.
I can't imagine.
That's why Harvard's doing what it's doing.
All right, I can't imagine that the failure to say yes is a criminal assault. I mean, this is almost like the Corey Lewandowski, Michelle Fields thing, where he, you know, pushed her like that to get her out of the way of Donald Trump, and he ends up a criminal defendant. Thankfully, that was dropped. Not every unconsented to touching is any of the business of the government.
Yes, you know, you're all right.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Come back soon.
Right.
Now this.